Okay, great. Finally, ah, this is also working now, right? Okay, great. Uh, so very pleased to be talking about how to use AI in advancing sustainability in today's AIM Congress. Uh, what I will do through this presentation is not particularly focus on either AI and go into depth of AI or go into depth of sustainability, but try to remain at a level where they are complementary to each other or how AI enables sustainability. And I'm cognizant of the time, so I will try to also skip a few topics and go into the more crux of the matter so that we kind of get the agenda back on track as well. So I'll try to address 5 questions, and my request to IT team would be if you can figure out how to, yeah, how to ensure the correct size is projected, because I still think it is not. There is a title, yes, and then now this portion should ideally shift there because half of it is hiding behind me. And I am unfortunately not able to move. So what I will try to do is I will try to take you through these 5 questions. I won't claim that I will answer all of them because I am also learning as you are. So the idea is that I will introduce the concept of industrial grade AI, because the main difference between consumer facing AI and industrial grade AI is that it needs to be much more reliable, much more safe, much more predictable in terms of its output. So what is industrial grade AI and how does it help in sustainability? I will then talk about why is it that AI adoption is not yet universal in manufacturing industry, and then spend a little bit of time on how we as a company help. And before that, a brief about me. So I am part of Siemens. I am a vice president / partner in consulting arm Siemens Advanta of Siemens. I've been working in manufacturing industry for last more than 10 years. I have been in consulting for more than 14 years. Especially with UAE government, we have had a very successful partnership on their industrial technology transformation initiative. And by training, I am a mechanical engineer and an MBA from India. So let's get into it then. So obviously, you know that AI is transforming the world. It is able to handle increasingly complex data sets. It is able to drive operational efficiency. You hear about how it helps in mitigating risks in supply chain. You hear about how it improves customer satisfaction by predicting what customer needs and ensuring that you are able to cater to it, right? And when it comes to manufacturing, what we say is, and now some part of it is hidden, but what we say is that there are 2 kinds of AI in manufacturing. One is called enterprise AI, which is more on the enterprise data, and other is called industrial AI, which is on the OT systems. So all the PLCs, SCADA systems, and edge, which actually perform the manufacturing, right? So, and these 2 AIs need to combine together, or you should deploy both of these AIs for your plant of the future. And they obviously serve different purposes. So enterprise AI will help you in financial decision making, business KPI analysis, supply chain optimization, versus industrial AI will help you in predictive maintenance, energy optimization, condition monitoring, etc. Right? But and how does it help in sustainability? Sustainability obviously comes with objective of, let's say, net zero, being nature positive, climate resilience. But the main hurdle that sustainability faces is that any adoption of sustainable solutions is a complex process, is a slow moving process, and also the workforce is typically lacking. For example, if you say that I want to make my product more reusable, make my product more repairable, use more sustainable materials. It takes years to build such version of the product which still performs at the level that your conventional product is. And it may actually be more expensive to do it. So customers should be also willing to pay for it. What AI does is it helps your innovation cycle become faster. So it helps you measure, predict, and optimize. So you are able to, let's say, in this case, test new materials, test better designs, test them virtually, as we heard from the previous session on digital twin. And it can empower your workforce to experiment as well. So now Siemens has products whereby you are able to just prompt and optimize the product design by giving prompts in natural languages, right? And how it helps is that it enables multiple use cases in manufacturing. So for example, you do generative design, which can help reduce material used in the products, which is obviously sustainable. Or you can do process optimization in manufacturing, which helps your energy usage. You can do defect detection earlier, which reduce wastage. Or you can do predictive maintenance, which helps you in both energy as well as material usage. Inventory optimization, and there are many other use cases which AI helps you with, right? And it's not only good for sustainability, but ultimately anything that gets adopted needs to be good for business. And it helps you in all traditional business parameters, reducing downtimes, improving quality, minimize production losses, improve material costs, reduce inspection costs, etc., etc. And that's why AI is such an empowering tool, both from business perspective as well as from sustainability perspective. And then the question is, if it is so good, why is it not everywhere? Why is every manufacturing company not adopting AI? And Gartner ran a survey in last year, and the main challenge with AI adoption, especially in manufacturing, has been that there are two issues. One is trust in terms of what it provides as output, and the skill sets that resides in the company itself. So for more than 40% people say that AI is not yet trustworthy. So they use it on the enterprise side. So you can use it for getting suggestions on your trips and whatever your life, etc. But they are not yet trusting it enough to put it on your production shop floor. 92% companies say that we are not yet equipped. We don't have the right people to adopt AI. And only 16% say that whatever AI objectives we have, we are able to achieve them. So how to then bridge this gap between trust and skills? And before that, why does it even exist? And our clear opinion is that the trust gap exists because there are a lot of POCs happening. There is always this thinking about, let's do POCs, let's prove that it works, and then we will scale up. However, there are always these POCs happening, but they don't scale up to production level AI solutions. And this gap between great AI use case and productive AI solution is what is not helping in resolving the trust issues. And what we therefore feel is that when you are thinking about great AI use case, always think about how it will be scaled and how it can be closed loop in your production environment already. And until that happens, you will not realize the great business value of AI. And if you don't realize the great business value, you will never generate the trust that this technology helps me in achieving my business objective. So, and that's what we are proud to work on. So Siemens, as a multinational company, is pushing forward this concept of making industrial grade AIs become real and helping companies achieve their sustainability and digitalization targets. And how we do it is basically we try to focus on three things. One is how to make AI applications robust. So they are secure, they are trustworthy, they are able to reliably give the outputs. They are democratized, so every person in the company is empowered to use those, And finally, they are with purpose. They are achieving some business purpose. They are achieving some output for the individuals as well, right? And we are therefore able to help companies with three kinds of applications to enable their business objectives. One is analyze, so show me how I'm performing, show me how my equipment is performing, or how to optimize my process, or how to generate a new design. So these are the three kinds of AIs that we work on as a company, and this is happening across industries as well. So we work on industries such as electronics, metals, pharma, food and beverage, automotive, machine building, robotics, etc., etc. And we work across the fields such as quality inspection, predictive maintenance, object detection, quality improvement, process optimization. So there is a vast range of opportunities across industries lies in AI adoption, which ultimately helps in sustainability objectives as well. And I will take briefly example of food and beverage, how we help food and beverage companies become more sustainable while helping in their business objectives as well. And as we heard from the last speaker, that manufacturing industry works in a value chain, and this is the food and beverage value chain, that you design the product, you plan how to manufacture them, you engineer your production process, you carry out that production process in operations, and you service your plant. And in each of these stages, the AI helps. In the design, the AI helps in simulating how your equipment will perform. How, for example, your fluids in food and beverage will flow through your equipment, whether there are unnecessary stress, whether there is a thermal stress in your equipment, and how to optimize the design of the equipment. So you are able to therefore have better quality in terms of your equipment, but also you are reducing the energy consumption in the process itself, which is more sustainable. Then there is also planning in terms of your factory layouts, and we have an example of how to plan in terms of storage, and I hope the video works here. Okay, the video did not work, but basically you are able to, in natural language prompt, in terms of how storage area can be optimized. You can just say, I want to maximize my storage capacity, or I want to minimize the material handling effort, and then the storage options are given by the AI itself. When it comes to engineering, you can engineer, for example, in food and beverage, spray drying is one of the most energy intensive process. For example, in dairy industry, for making milk powder, spray drying is used, and it uses heat to dry the milk into powder, to put it in simple terms. And this you are able to optimize using AI. You are able to optimize for product quality, you are able to optimize for energy intensity, and you are able to therefore reduce the energy consumption using AI by more than 10% compared to using traditional systems of engineering. Similarly, in terms of operations, now maybe it is not visible, but what we have is example of working in a strawberry farm where robot picks the strawberry, so it needs to judge which strawberry is ready for picking. So you train the robot in virtual environment, and then you deploy it in real environment, and there is a continuous feedback loop to reward it for success, and it learns that, okay, which strawberry is ripe enough to be picked, and it basically uses the neural networks to carry out those operations, right? So this is on the operation side, and when it comes to services, we all know the predictive maintenance part of it, that the AI systems are able to project how the equipment will behave in future, which obviously helps you in maintaining the equipment at the right level of productivity. preemptively before the failure occurs, which is helpful for your productivity, but also helpful in terms of energy consumption, material usage, etc. Right? So these are the cases, and then I would like to briefly touch upon the last point, which always gets said. So AI is helping through the value chain. That means what happens to the humans then? Humans carry out almost all of these. So what happens to the human? And what we say as Siemens is that your employees will become AI empowered employees. So it will, at least in the near term, will not replace your production shop floor workers, but it will definitely help them perform better in their jobs by automating simple repetitive tasks, by ensuring that whatever you cannot see or feel by human eyes can be sensed and predicted using the advanced AI algorithms. And therefore, ultimately, your productivity, your business objectives, ultimately business also needs to be sustainable in terms of its bottom line and all, and that will basically be complemented using AI. And for me, the last call for action will be that let's ensure that we work together to make AI industry grade. No single company, be it Siemens, be it anybody else, can make it industry grade, because there are other considerations apart from readiness of the technology, such as cybersecurity, such as training, such as being available in terms of the latest technology trends. All this needs ecosystem coordination, and therefore we need to work together to ensure that this happens in the future. I know I rushed through some of the slides, but I'm happy to answer any questions or be ready for discussions post the event as well. And you can have my contact details over here. Great. Thank you very much.